Hello, everyone. I'm Vicki Hacking. I'm Jafra Ambassador. And right now, I am coming at you from Orlando, Florida. This is my new home for the next year or two. So I just want all of you to have a very, very happy holiday season. And today is a magic day. It is the 15th of the month. And we all know that if you're on this call tonight, then you got all your orders all placed with free shipping because this is the day that ends free shipping for the month of December. So, and we hope that all of you are at the 50% or the 45% level. So, those of you that are VIPs, raise your hand, say hi to everybody. VIPs, raise your hand, say hi to everybody. And for all of you that are at the 45 Club, that's good too. Raise your hands if you're at the 45 Club. Raise your hands because that's a good place to be too. And then remember, if you place that order by the 15th of the month, which is today, the 15th, and you get that 45% and free shipping, I think that's pretty wonderful. So this is the magic day, the 15th of the month. Okay, now tonight we are going to talk to you. I have a plan that I'm working on. I'd like to run it by all of you and see what you think about it. We know, let me go over here to the view and we're going to do speaker. Hi, Sandra, you're the speaker tonight. I don't know, can you see me? Am I speaker tonight or not? You can see me? Okay. Um, so what I decided to do was I'm just really going to hit it this year. I have this magic telephone right here. I've had it and my cell phone for I don't know how many years. And there are names buried in here because Jaffa doesn't give us a former list anymore. So because they don't give us the former list, this is kind of going to be our former list, okay, right here on the phone. Because the formers are all in there, right? You agree? Your formers are all in this phone. So Jaffa doesn't give us a former list. So what are we going to do? We're going to use this, right? So what I did was I did a video. So I'd like to play it for you. And you want to make sure that your video is 1 minute, but mine probably is longer because I have a link that I do that I put it. So I've got a link that I'm going to paste in to all of my people. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this in a minute. But first of all, you got to make a video. I'm going to share mine with you. It might be longer than a minute. Yours probably, if you're going to share it on the phone, then you're going to have to, if you're just going to cut and paste, it'll paste into the email, not email, but into the, it could be an email. But if you're going to paste it into your text message, it can be no longer than 1 minute. So you're going to have to look at your timer as you're doing it. You're going to look in the phone, you're going to turn the camera around facing you, and then you can do it as many times as you want till you get it just the way you want it. Okay. That's a nice thing about it. Once you get it the way you want it, then that becomes your master. And we all know on this call because we do them. In fact, Wileen just did it today, right, Wileen? She just did it today and it's on WhatsApp right now. Her Christmas message to everyone. She had her Christmas hat on and all that. So, um, and I'll play that for you in a minute too. But anyway, so here we go. The phone's here. I did mine as a YouTube link, okay, and that's more technical. So you can either do it as a 1 minute clip, or if you take a little bit longer, you can do it the way I did. So see, let's go right here to share, and then let me pull this up and let me find it. Just a minute, hold on. Gotta go right in here and find it. I had it all backed up so that it just came on, but apparently it's not cooperating tonight. So here we go. Here we go, right here. And we're going to go right here to my, right here, my videos right here. Okay, can you all see it? Okay, now here we go. Let's see. Right here, it's this one right here. Hello there, my Jaffa friends. Vicki Hacking, in case you've forgotten me. It's been a while. but I'm sending this recording out to all of my Jafra friends. And so you're probably getting this because I don't think your account is still active in Jafra, but I'm not quite sure. So if you've got an active Jafra account, ignore this video. But if you don't, if you've let it lapse, if it's been a year or so since you ordered Jafra, we want to welcome you back. We want you to come back. And we want to tell you about our family plan. Okay, this is the way it works. We're not talking about selling Jafra. We're talking about buying Jafra at wholesale prices. It's kind of like having a Costco card. Okay, you just sign up for Jafra, $25, and Jafra sends you with free shipping over 120, 30, $40 in free products. They send you this wonderful product pack. It changes every month. So you never know what you're going to get, but it's always usually skincare. So that comes to you for $25. It also reactivates your account. Now, you and your family are entitled to 45% off on your Jafra orders. It's called the 45 Club. Okay, you come into Jafra, you get 45% off and you get free shipping. Okay, if you're interested, keep listening. If you're not, just shut me off, okay? But if you join Jafra and you place a $110 order every month before the 15th of the month, you get free shipping and you get the 45% off. So what we're asking you to do is join Jafra and place a small order every month. It's consistency that gives you the 45% off. We think it's a great plan. So no more $400 order and you order once a year. It's every month you place a small order. Okay, the order is a $200 order, but you're getting 45% off, so it comes out to $110. And if you place your order before the 15th of the month, you get free shipping. We think that's a pretty good deal. So now the whole name of the game is just placing small orders every month, but doing it consistently because okay, that's what I sent out. Now here, that's what the video is right there. I'm going to stop the share. Okay, so now what we're going to do, let me see if I can just get this straightened out right here. Hold on, I'm going to view and I'm going to pin me so that the speaker, I'm just looking here at my settings because it's not coming. I guess you say that I am there. I don't know. I don't see myself there, but I like talking and looking at myself. So here we go. I don't know why that is not working. Can you see me? Am I the speaker, Sandra?
Mhm.
Okay. So what I've done is I have a YouTube link. Okay, so it's just a line and it has youtube.com, vhacking, whatever. It's a link. And you just saw what I'm sending out. Now, what I did was you notice I gave them, I just told them, if you're not interested, just shut me off. But this, what I'm going to do is go through my phone and I committed to doing 10 to 15 a day because you don't want to overload I don't want Verizon to think that I am, because that's my carrier. So if you send out a lot of emails, they can get upset with you. They can think you're scamming. Okay. So I figure during the day, if you just have the commitment and you're going through your phone, okay, and you're going through your address book on your phone, contacts. You all have contacts, right?
Mhm.
And then what you do is you can open that. Now, what I will do is I will take that link and I will just put it right in. And what it does is it comes up and it really is kind of, it's me. It comes up and then they have to click on it to play it. So it comes up as a video. With yours, it won't. You have to send yours one at a time. So what you're going to do is you're going to make your video by taking your camera. You all have a camera on your phone. And you can practice this as many times as you want. I recommend you write a script. That you write it down so that you've got a place to kind of look at it. Maybe have it on your computer screen or whatever, and you do it in your phone. So you're going to take your phone, you're going to turn it to your camera, and then you're going to hit the little thing that twirls the camera around so that it's you're looking at yourself. And you basically can see, do I look okay? Am I all right? And then you try it, and you do your 1 minute script. and you say, I'd like to talk to you about coming back to Jafra. Or you might say something like I did. Um, you, mine kind of like tells them that you're in my phone list. And if you're not interested, just, turn me off or whatever. But I figure there's going to be a lot of people, and I don't know who they are in my phone, you guys. I don't know if they've been a consultant or who they are. I mean, they could be, I have no idea. I've just got names, lots of names here. So I figure, what the heck? Why not just send it to everybody, right? They have the privilege of saying, I don't know who that is, or she's, whatever, and shutting me off. But I just plan to send that and keep going to try to do it every day and to do 15 to 20 a day. And if I know them and I know that they're an active consultant or they're a friend, and I won't send it to them. But that's what my plan is. My plan is to use my phone as my former list. What do you think?
I think that's good. Do you just take like the first 15 you see and just add
Yeah,
them in a
I
text?
will go
Okay.
to the A's because when I go into my contacts, good question, Patty. Thank you. So when I go into my contacts, they're right here. Oh gee, I've got my thing, but right here, my contacts start with A's.
Yes.
Okay, so when I look here and I see that, I've got like, okay, like right now, let's see, I'll start at the top. I'm going to start with the A. I'll do A's for the first, let's just do the A's one day, and I will I'll make a note of who I ended up with. Okay, so I've got Julie Aaron, and it doesn't even tell me anything about her. It just says Julie Aaron. I will hit on Julie. And then what I do is I see that I have a phone for her. It might not even be a cell, but I think most of them are. I will hit that number and I will say, I want to send a message to her, right? You send a message. Okay, so I basically hit message. She pops up. There she is, Julie Aaron, right there. And it says subject. I just basically might say Jafra there and then paste in the subject my link. You are going to paste in your video because you did a 1 minute video and your phone will take a 1 minute video. But it's just paste, 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 paste. Now, what are you going to do with that video? I recommend you put it somewhere you would send yourself a text with the video in it. That way you never lose that video. So send yourself your master. Does that make sense? Make sure you send to you the master. That way you know it's always there. And then you can know you pick up and keep notes so you know where you ended on your address book. Because my address book goes A's and then it goes to the B's and then it goes to the C's. Okay. I have done this before and it does work, but I haven't done it for years. So I've just made a commitment that I'm going to do it. And I think we just need to use our telephone as our former list. Because I don't
Hey,
think, yes.
Michelle, um, long time ago, I got this idea from you. You probably still have it in your phone where when you meet somebody, you put kind of like where you meet them. So
Oh,
like what
yeah.
I've been doing that for years since you introduced me to that. So as I meet people at my vendor events or whatever, I'm putting little things behind it. Or if it's a former consultant, I'll put it behind it. If it's a client I met at, whatever event, I'm putting it in there. So
Yeah,
to
to
do
go
this,
right in that third line, Michelle, right? I put it right there in
yeah,
the third line. I used to do
yes, yeah.
color. Remember, I call them blues or reds or whatever.
Yeah, I actually put it right next to their name so that
Okay.
I can just go right down my list. So this is going to be great because I can just sort by like people that maybe were interested in becoming consultants or clients or consultants or whoever and just do this. So that might be a nice tip as you meet people just to put some kind of blurb next to their name so that you can just do it. But doing it to everybody is a great idea too. But if you wanted to sort it out, that's a way to sort it. You might have it in your phone still because you taught me
I did.
that.
I do have some of those codes in my phone, but I got
Yeah,
a lot of people in there, and a
yeah,
lot of them
I
I
do
will pick.
remember, I do remember that when we would go
yeah.
Yep.
sourcing, it would be PIP and the date that we met him,
Yes.
paint it
Mhm.
purple
Purple.
and a CL if it were a client or an L if it were a lead or
Mhm.
it
Or
just red hair, just something that
I remember.
Yeah.
reminded you of that person. That is so
You
Yeah.
know, Gail,
good.
I don't even care who they are. I'm just going to send the link to them. And I figure they can
That's
just
good.
trash me. I don't care because I got all these people and I don't know who a lot of them are. And who knows who's going to call you? I have no idea. But I just figure for me doing the YouTube link, it really, what comes up on their phone is a really nice picture of me starting, and then they have to click on it.
I
So
do
if
have a
they,
question.
Mhm.
What is your call to action? They listen to it, and do you have
Oh,
text you
at
back?
the very end, it says, please contact me, Vicky Hacking, and my phone number. Text me. I ask
Okay,
them to text me and tell me if they're interested. So all they have to do is just text me back, reply.
okay,
So there is a call to act at the end. The end is just basically, please get in touch with me. I finish going through that 45 plan with them. Who knows if they're going to
right,
even listen to it, but the free shipping and the 45 is pretty good. I think that if
right.
they love Jafra, they're going to listen to it. If they don't
Mhm.
have any interest, they're going to trash me, and that's okay. But I did find out you guys do not send more than maybe 20 a day.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
That's
Because when you're doing it on texting, this is what chat told me. Said told me to be careful because your carrier might think you're scamming.
oh,
So
okay.
if you send too many texts out with the same video,
Yes,
it appears as though it's
you're
just
scamming,
spammy.
I've
Hmm.
personally
spamming, yeah,
actually
whatever.
experienced that, and my phone went haywire. I couldn't even send text for a
Yeah.
Yeah.
while. It was a mess. So yeah, don't do a lot.
Please, I would say, chat said, to really watch that. It's your phone carrier. Now, I got into trouble with Gmail and they cut me off for 24 hours or whatever. I about had a heart attack. But
But like something like Project Broadcaster Call Multiplier,
yeah,
that one they won't bother you,
yeah.
right? If
Now,
you've
if you
got,
want to do it with Project Broadcast, but then I have too many people. I
yeah.
don't want to have that take me more time to sit
Hmm.
and to make a list up and go through Project Broadcast and put the
Yeah.
names in and the phone.
True.
I don't want to do that.
True.
I
But
just
us
want something
using
where
it,
I can just sit here and go A's. I mean, it's so easy, you guys. You just go in
that's
for
cool.
me, and I'm on an Apple, but my A's will all come up. And then
That's
I'll
great.
just keep track on my thing of who I left off with. But I just kind of go, I'm going to have some time off. And I just figure, why not? Let's do the end of right now is the best time in the world to do something like this. So,
Hmm.
You
but
know, I
anyways,
just thought of something I
yeah,
used to do way long time ago with the phone, and it was similar to that, but I would attach the electronic book and I would say, I'm calling from the leads department in Jafra, and you had an interest in Jafra, and your name was picked to have a complimentary facial.
Oh, I like it.
well, you could do that. You could do that, but um, I don't know. I just think the 45. I'm sorry, Gail. I like the 45 with
Yeah, I like the 45. It's we're
I wouldn't
growing.
respond to the free facial. Sorry about that, unless I live by you or whatever. I
Well,
don't know.
true.
Yeah, and they already have a contact. They have
And I'm
a
hoping
connection
that,
with you,
yeah,
Vicky, you know.
yeah, 45. I just love the 45
It's the
and
fastest way to grow the
the
English
family
market.
plan. I will tell them when they call, if they call, I would tell them that, I'm going to call it the family plan and that
Yeah,
it's
I
like
love
a
it.
Costco card and that you
Yeah.
and your family share the account and so that they
With
don't think you're trying to get them. People don't want to sell. They
right.
Right.
gotta, and when I talked to Linda Castillo, she said, Vicky, do you know how many ambassadors in this company came in just for wholesale privileges? She said they all came in just to get the product. And very few come in to actually want to sell. So, we need to look at those statistics and realize if they want to sell, they'll start selling and they'll start making money. But I don't know. This is just my thought. This is what I'm going after, and I'm sharing it with you tonight because, you know,
And
so
it's the
now
fastest way to grow the English market.
we have to
Yes,
grow
I
the
love it.
English market.
Love
Let's
it.
bring them back. Let's just bring them back. You got phones, you guys, you all have cell phones. They are full of contacts And many times you won't know who they are, but it doesn't matter. You still send them the video. So do your video. And for those of you that can't do videos, I feel bad for you because you don't know what you're missing out on.
You guys
Bronwyn, I have
like
never
to
seen
see you.
Bronwyn. I'm going to pick on Bronwyn. Bronwyn, you never sent me a video. And I don't know because you are gorgeous. I don't know why you wouldn't, with the speaking ability that you have. I mean, you're on the Hive once a month teaching us, and you're very photographic. So I
So
haven't
you
seen
think
you.
so,
So,
huh?
so
You
you better,
really think so?
huh?
I am so video shy. You have no idea.
Well, stop. Get
Okay.
over
That's
it.
hard to believe, Bron, when you
I
All
do
right.
know.
our
I know.
meetings
I
every
know.
month.
Okay.
You're so
I
good
get
at
Get
you.
it.
over it.
I
Get over
promise.
it.
I promise
Yeah.
I'll send you one, Vicky.
Huh?
I promise. I
Okay.
will do it.
I have not seen one from you. And I
Okay.
don't know, I don't even know if Marilyn's doing them. I've got several of my leaders that are wonderful leaders, and I don't know if they're doing them, but your people want to see your face. They want to see you. Oh my gosh, it's Marilyn. You know what I mean? It will
They love
really,
it.
not
You
a
know,
phone
Vicky,
call, a video. Yes.
Vicky, I've done them, and my district loves them. They might not even place an order, but they love them. Oh, we saw your face. That was so fun. And you're talking to us. They love it. Some of them
Mhm.
have ordered and, responded, but it is a good thing to do. I'm glad you're encouraging us to do that.
Oh, really? Now
I used to, Vicky, I used to drag my feet about these videos because I thought I had to have all this makeup on and the right shirt. And I went, oh, it's too much of a hassle. One day I was talking about the decanters. I didn't have any makeup on. My hair was pulled back, my glasses on. I tried to take
And I
them
hope
off.
you had
And
light on you because Patty, you
I,
don't have any light on you. Okay, go ahead.
I know. My light's right over here. So I just, when I opened the call up, I just said, hey, I'm coming to you in the raw. Look how beautiful my skin is because I've used
Yeah,
Royal
your
Jelly
skin
Milk
is.
Balm all these years. So they like that because, like, well, if she can go out and show all her consultants her face with no makeup, that's that's pretty brave. So
It is.
just do it.
Just do it. I mean, they want to hear. And of course, now for my first line team, I'm driving them crazy because I am doing, it's called voice. What is it called? I can't remember. Dearly, I don't know what it's called. Voice, whatever. And it's
Voice
an
to,
app.
voice to text or.
Let me just a minute. Let me tell you guys what it is. And I'm doing my journal on. Everything is it's audio. Okay. Here it is. No, that's not the right one. It's just a minute. Let me see. Voice, VOIC. There we go. It's called Voice Memos. Okay, it's an app. Voice Memos. Okay, you could look in your phone voice memo, and I just love it. And I label them, and I drive my team crazy because I'm always sending them a voice memo and telling them what I'm doing and how everything's going here in Orlando. And you know, I don't have to show myself now. A lot of times I'll send. So, and I did one on. When I went to that luncheon, you guys, and I realized, and I think I've talked to you about this, but I did a video on it. It's on my YouTube channel. If you want to see everything, it goes right into my YouTube channel. But anyways, I was sitting at the table. I think I told this story of sitting at the table, and my age is my very, very best calling card. I literally this one lady at the table, they all said the same thing. They said, if you use Jafra and you're going to be 83 years old, we know the product works. And so I realized, wow, we have a whole company full of women that have used Jafra for over 30, 40 years. That is the best calling card that we have. It's proof that the products work. So what I was doing, Sandra, is I've got my granddaughters on with me or whatever. I'm just making up Canva videos. And they're just things that I'm putting out there just to say that I can't remember how it was, but it's on WhatsApp. I put it on WhatsApp.
Okay,
So and that's what I'm doing. It's my new thing. I'm going to be
that's
sending
cool.
out quite a bit. My daughters will be on. I'm just taking pictures and putting this on there and saying we use Jafra. We've used Jafra for how many? My daughters have used Jafra for over 40 years.
That's
So,
great.
I think you should do the same thing, you guys. The best thing you have for proof is that you've used Jafra and it's the longevity. I think Jafra misses the boat by not doing that. I did send that to Linda, and I sent it to Maria, and I sent it to Mr. Campos. So I think we got the people. Okay, so now,
I
Gail.
have something to share.
Yeah.
So this is about sponsoring in the family plan. So, and I can't figure out how to get I'm on my phone, but and I can't
You
figure out how
look
to get
wonderful.
I know.
my
I love
camera
that
on. But
picture of you.
anyways, yesterday, I only have 8 people more to go for the Hawaii trip. And I'm like, okay, there was a
You
girl
can do it.
that I've met at one my events I've been telling you about that I've been doing, and she won the basket, and her daughter, I did the little color matching, and her daughter sent me a message that she wanted to buy all the makeup that I did. And then her mother decided that she was going to buy it for Christmas. So she finally ended up coming over yesterday evening, and I'm like, okay, Sarah, talk to her about the family plan, about joining Jafra, because if she joins, that's your message from God. Keep going. I was kind of like, oh, do I keep going? I don't know. So, anyways, she came over, and I, showed her what her daughter wanted, and I said, well, really, for about the same price, you actually can open your own account with Jafra. And I showed it to her, and we looked at the things, and I said, I can trade out the things that don't match what your daughter wants. I'm more than happy to do that. But I told you guys, this is what I'm doing when I need the 400 instead of the 200.
Yeah.
So I said to her, I said, so it's win-win. I'm working on
Hawaii.
earning a trip to Hawaii. And in order to do that, I need you to
Oh,
get
that
the
was
best
so good.
kit. I mean, I
So
turned
good.
it around to her. The best value for your investment. It's only going to cost you $220. You're going to get over $800 worth of products. And the few things your daughter wants, I'll trade it out. And then I did say, if you can't do all of it, we'll work something out. Well, she she just started a new job. She wanted a different anyway. So, and she goes, I'm not selling. I'm not selling. I go, no, it's like Costco.
See?
It's like getting,
I'm not selling. I'm not selling.
yes, she did say that to me. And and I said, no, it's having your own account. But she did tell me she just started a new job. They really like her. And I gave her a hand cream as a little, you know, gift to take with her. And so, anyways, I signed her up for the Start Your Way pack, the $872. And I think her out the door, it was 270. But you know what? We just got to bring it up. We got to offer it.
That's right.
And that was my message. Okay, Lord, I guess I'm going to keep going.
Okay. Now Gail's gonna come on, you guys. I want you to hear Gail's thing that she did last week. It was so wonderful, and we went by. It was so fast that was like, and then bang, and she was gone. So Gail, take a deep breath, come in, and tell us again what your dialogue was that you did at that event last week, a week and a half.
Okay.
Here
Okay.
we go.
I apologize. I thought I'd be at my destination by
That's
now.
okay.
So
We'll
I'm
take
driving.
you any way we can get you.
But I had a tabletop event, and every time I do a tabletop, I just have demo items. I rarely have gift packs there, to cash and carry unless I'm told to do that, just because I don't like carrying all the stuff with me. And I had a sign that says, ask me about my 45% club. And so
Oh, I
they would
like
come up
that.
to the table. I had, lipsticks out, older lipsticks. And I had the lip stains out. And people would come up to the table. They are not familiar with Jafra because, of course, there's not enough of us to go around. So, like you said, we need more people. And I just said, oh, would you like to join my 45 club? And they're like, oh, what's that? And I said, that's where you would order all your Jafra from head to toe for 45% off for life. It's going to cost you $25 to enroll, and then you can shop and do some of your last minute holiday shopping. We have a $400 bundle, which you would pay 220 5 give or take. And if you do it by the 15th, it's free shipping. And we also have a $200 bundle, which you would pay $110. Which one would you like?
Oh, good.
And I
Nice.
signed up 2 people on the table at the table,
You guys,
and I booked
Wow, Gail, that's excellent.
and I
that's-
booked a party.
you
It
guys,
is.
that's how
And
I
you booked a
built.
party.
That's how I built right there, except I didn't have this plan. But that's exactly what you do is you build teams. And now with
Yeah.
this, you guys, why you're not going to lose on this? Because I know before it was like, well, I gave up my profit on their sales and I was making 50%. But you guys, this plan is going to keep them because they're not going to miss their month. Because if they miss their month and they've got, and you're not going to let them miss their month. You're going to be right on there and you've got a reason to call now. You're not calling to pester them. You're saying, hey, don't forget, you got to keep that 45% going. Who in the family is going to order? Call. Did you call your sister? Did you call your whatever? You got a reason to call them and to get them to be sure to place that order. It's going to be in your hands to remind them, but you aren't nagging them. It's not a nagging. It's like, we want you to make sure you stay in the
Jim,
plan.
can you get the
It's
rest of the
funny when
groceries?
early on in my career, I did
It's
a
in the
party.
back seat.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who is that? That's that Patty?
Gail.
No, it
Gail.
was Sarah.
I did.
I muted her.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry.
Sarah.
I did a party early on in my career, and it was dovetailed. And my leader called me and said, "So how was the party?" And I said, "Oh, it wasn't very good because I had 4 people join." She's like, "What? You did what?"
Oh,
I'm like, "Yeah, this is the best deal. If you want to save money, this is what you got to do." And 2 of those people from my very first start are still with me.
isn't that something? Oh, that's
It's
beautiful.
it's the relationships that you build and saving them money. And Jafra has a saying, people don't know how much you know until they know how much you care.
That's right. So the family plan, the 45 club, today is the 15th, 5. And for those of you that are leaders, if you haven't got your 5, you get off this call and get on that phone. What are you doing on the call? You need to go call people and make sure you get. But if you have your people all in line with the 45 club, it's never going to be a problem to have your 5 because they're not going to want to give up that 45. I just love that. I can remember years ago when we had a plan kind of like this, and I remember they did away with it. And I remember Daryl Lee saying to me, this just isn't, Jaffa doesn't know what they're doing because they took away a plan that made people want to order and not miss a month. And now we've got it back. We've got a plan that we just have to implement it. And the sad thing is trying to get those that have to go those 3 months. So that's why you want to bring them back because they start out at 45. You don't have to you have to do 3 months at 40. They start out with 45. So I love that. I just love what Jafra's given us. And let's see what January is going to be about. So I'm going to close the call right now because we're going to buzz. Okay. And all of you have got lots of ideas and things to share. We want to hear from you. And next week, we'll try to get Rafa to come on. Okay. And again, my apologies because I let Daryl Lee down. She thought I was doing it and I thought she was doing it. So we'll try to get our communications going. But congratulations, Daryl Lee, because I know you've been taking orders all day and going crazy. So that's good. That's business. So, Daryl Lee, do you know what you're going to have him talk about if we get him next week? Do you want to do a little pitch in here? Or
I thought about having him do the okay, now you asked me and I'm gonna lose it. The active brochure, not the active brochure, the interactive brochure. What is it called?
Yeah.
I just thought, when he did it there, I just thought, well, we need to have a nice little refresher course or whatever. So I thought that's what that's what I was going to ask him to
He
do.
won't be on the whole time, Daryl. He's only going to come.
No, but just enough to just kind of refresh our memories and show us what we can do.
And Daryl,
And sometimes it's nice because when they show it on the business meetings, we don't have time to ask questions sometimes. So it'll be nice that we can ask some questions.
Yeah, and we'll do the questions through the chat. So because,
Right.
some of us are kind of wordy and might, let's just do it and do the questions in the chat and you
Okay.
have
Yep.
somebody ask but Daryl will be conducting that part of the meeting. And then I think next week, I think Helen Wells, I'm going to be interviewing you, all of, different people throughout the year. I like doing that interview. I thought it was good last week. What'd you think? Anyways, goodbye everybody, and we'll stay in buzz in a few minutes, and we'll see you. We're every week or on the Hive, and we're at 5 Pacific time. This is Vicki Hacking and a wonderful team of leaders. And too bad you're not going to stay on the call because you just had to listen to the recording. And if you come on live, you get to stay and for the chat when we buzz. So I'm going to end the recording if I can. Let's see, here we go. And we're going to get this out of the way. I thought I was going to end the recording if it lets me. Let me go back to Zoom to stop the share. There we go. No. Just hang in there with me. I got a lot of screens open here. There we go. Recording stopped. Bye.